Okay, so you guys saw that I'm going to talk about call to actions because that's something that people are like, what's that? Like, what are you talking about? I'm a little confused. So a call to action is basically when you're sharing with your following either about a challenge group that's coming up or the coaching opportunity or anything Beachbody related, but you're making it relatable to your life and make somebody want to join instead of a stock photo. So a call to action is literally that. You're calling people to action. You want them to comment. You want them to join. You want them interested. That's why we call it a call to action, because you want people to be invested and be excited about it. And so you're like asking for somebody to take action. So that's why we call it that. When do you do call to actions? So every 7 to 8 posts, every 6 to 8 posts, you should be doing a call to action of some kind. That does not mean go and post a stock photo of Shakeology and say, who's interested in my shakes? Because that's boring. We all know about It Works people, and we all know about how boring and monotonous those photos can get. So you have to be creative, because otherwise people are going to be turned off and they're not going to follow you. They're not going to be interested. They don't want to hear some other spiel about some shake. They want to know why you're going to join a challenge group. They want to know what you have to offer as a person. So a call to action is something you can take from me, like a previous post of mine. Just make it relatable to you. Make it a picture of you. Make it a picture of your containers, or a picture of you with your program or doing a workout, and make it simply that, a call to action of letting people know that this is available every 6 to 8 posts, because we're in Team Cup right now. Y'all want to be posting about it. You want to let people know that this is available, and you want to help them. And honestly, we talk about affinity all the time. We talk about how your posts aren't seen by everybody. So you're not being annoying by posting a call to action every 6 to 8 posts, because people don't see it. You're talking to different people at different times. So what I have found is Sunday nights from, I would say, 8 to 9 p.m. is the absolute best time, because people see your photos. I don't know what it is about that time, but people are coming off from the weekend. They're at home. The kids are going to bed. They're jumping on Facebook. They're not going out because they have work in the morning, but yet it's not late enough that they're in bed yet. And so it just is a great time to grab people's attention. So if you are, let's say you're really wanting to retail this month and you really want to hit Success Club 20, if that's your goal for Team Cup, awesome. Or if that's just your goal because you want to boost your business, that is when you want to make a call to action about your challenge group. That is when you want to grab people's attention, and then follow up with a coaching post on Monday at the same time. So go back to back, but don't be obnoxious and post the same thing. Post about your coaching opportunity. So this way, when you're grabbing people's attention on Sunday night and you're going to post through the day on Monday, then you're going to talk about the coaching opportunity and what it's done for you. You can get back to back interest, and people are going to see, oh, wow, she's doing this, and that's her challenge group, and then she's doing that. So there's a science behind when we post and why we post, and also making it relatable to people. So your task tonight or tomorrow through the weekend is to write down your ideal challenger. Who are you speaking to? And I want you to go find some top coaches from our team. Myself, Shelly Hobbs, Tara Brown, Kendra McMurphy, Anita Myron. Go seek out Wendy Winkle. Seek out top coaches, or go to your back office and see who's elite coaches. See what they're posting. How are they explaining a challenge group? What are they posting about for their challenge groups? And then I want you to create something of your own and post it Sunday night, because that is something that I've done consistently from day one. Regardless of how many times I post a day, I share about my challenge groups. And that call to action is so important, because some people, even now, I see people that I've talked to in the past say, oh, I just bought 21 Day Fix. And I'm like, what? Apparently I'm not being obnoxious enough, because they had no idea that that's what I did. And I was like, but I've been doing this. I feel obnoxious about it. And apparently I wasn't, because she had zero clue. So don't feel like you're in people's faces. You have a Facebook. You have the right. You have an obligation to your business and yourself. This is your livelihood. So you shouldn't be ashamed of it, and you shouldn't be scared to post it. So go find and see how people are making it personal. What are they posting? What does their picture look like that they're posting with it? And hold on one second. Hi, Sarah. I'm going to mute you, okay?
Okay.
So a call to action has to be relatable to who you're trying to reach. I know we have mostly moms on our team, but I know we have Craig and like some other people that aren't moms. Kenzie's not a mom. Like, you have to relate to people that you're going to relate to. So if that means posting, I know Mackenzie posts about her dogs and her boyfriend and trying to get her boyfriend involved with size, like that is relatable to people, because not everybody's a mom, not everybody stays at home like I do and not work. Like, post about exactly who you're trying to reach. I used to be super scared about posting and saying I'm looking for 10 to 20 moms. I hated using that word because I was like, I don't want to cut anybody out, and I'm scared, like, what if somebody like wants to do it and they're not a mom? But what I found was that I was more relatable, because when people were like, she's looking for me, she wants me to join her group, instead of it being so broad that people were kind of like generic, like, okay. Like, we've all seen that It Works post where it's like, I'm looking for somebody that wants to grow their hair and their nails and lose weight and not lose weight and whatever it is. Like, we've seen that post. It's the same picture every single time. And what we have that's different is relatability, because your challengers are going to relate to you and they're going to want to work with you because you fit what they need. And so the more relatability you put into your call to action, the more thought process you put into your call to action, the more time you take on that selfie. Take 20 photos. Take time to make sure you're lighting. Make sure there's no laundry basket in the background. Make sure you crop yourself nicely. Make sure that you have a nice colored background and that you match your wording. Make it look professional. Make it look like you know what you're doing, because let me tell you, I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning, but I tried my hardest to look like I did. And I believed in myself, and my coach believed in me. And so that gave me the opportunity to say, hey, I might not know everything, but I sure as hell am going to support you. And when you look presentable and you look like you're ready and you're proud and you're confident in your post, that's what people are looking for. They're not looking for you to have lost all the weight you want to lose, or be as fit as you've ever been in your life, or maybe you have bad hair. It doesn't matter. But as long as you're being true to yourself and confident in what you have to offer somebody, and you can present that with a front of saying, this is the best option for you, and this is why I'm going to help you, then that's why your call to action is going to stand out to somebody. That's why your friends list, somebody on your friends list is going to go, wow, Erin knows exactly what I'm going through. I'm a mom and I'm working and I got this and my husband, and I need Erin's help, because she's going through that same exact thing. And Amanda's working and has her baby and she's married, and how is she doing all this stuff, and she's running this business and she's still helping people. That's so cool. Like, I feel like she could totally support me. She's doing her fitness journey and posting about her workouts. Like, that's what I need. And Kenzie with like work, and she's getting her boyfriend involved. Like, I want to have a fit relationship and like work on our goals together. That's awesome. Like, those are things that are going to make you relatable to your niche market. When you go and you add friends on Facebook, when we say like add to your network, I'm not saying go add Harley dudes. Like, if you're a stay-at-home mom, like, don't go search like guys with Harleys and add them. Like, don't do that. You're supposed to be adding people that you're going to be able to relate to, that you could have a conversation at the grocery store if they were standing behind you in line. And that's exactly what you want them to pick up on in your call to action. I know I met Sarah because we had a very natural connection. I met Christine because we were both on a journey to find our religious point of views, and we started having a conversation about religion, and I explained to her what I was doing, and I was like, I just feel like we click. I never said, please buy this. I could care less. We had a connection. We Zoom called, I'm pretty sure, before she ever bought anything. I was like, hey, let's chat. Like, let's, and we sat on the phone and I had a glass of wine and we talked for hours. Like, that is what matters. That is what you're trying to reach. That's who you're trying to reach, is those people that you have a true connection with, that you're like, I care about their well-being. I care about what happens to them, and I care about their goals. And when they feel that through your posts and they feel that through your conversation, let me tell you, that is way better than, I got them sold, and it's not right for them. Because you want to make sure it's something that's going to actually help them. And that's what we do as coaches. And that's why we stand apart from any other product, any other company, is that we have their best interests at hand. I had to tell somebody today that I don't think she's right for a challenge group because she was looking for reps. She was looking for a quick fix. And I was like, girl, like, you got to put in the work. Like, I'm not going to sell you this if you don't want to be in a group. Like, I don't feel right about that. I don't. If you want to succeed and you want to find what, whatever it is that you're looking for, I'm here for you, girl. But don't just buy some shakes and think you're going to lose 20 pounds. It's not how it works. And that's not what I'm trying to do. You will never see me post a stock picture from Beachbody. You will never see me post a stock picture of my programs or infomercials, because that's not what I'm about. You know what I sell on my Facebook is me. I sell myself. I sell my product that backs me. I am the front of the camera, and I am the person saying, no matter what, I'm going to be knocking on your front door every morning. Not really your front door, but I message my challengers. I go into the challenge groups and I'm like, hello. Like, oh, you still haven't messaged me. Hello. Like, what are you doing? You bought a challenge pack, girl. Like, where are you at? And some people fall off the wagon. And that is when you can say, I know it's not my fault, because I know I did my job. So just know that when you make a call to action, this was about posting times and stuff, but I'm very confident in knowing that it's more than a challenge pack. You are selling and sharing your story. You are trading your story. You're trading your experience. You're trading your motivation and support for a couple bucks a day. You're not asking for anything more than saying, I need you to invest in me because I want to know that you really want this. So when you can turn it around and say that to yourself and believe that it's not expensive, believe that it's not the cost, believe that you have something to offer, that doesn't matter what the price tag is. So when you go to do your call to actions, and when you go and look up coaches, go find some call to actions and see, is that girl relatable, or is she being fake? Is she posting a stock photo? And I guarantee some of the top coaches post their heart out. I try my best to just post me. I posted I'm a mom. You guys have seen my sneak peek coaching call to action, and it's me and Soph, and I say dream big, or don't stop daydreaming, because that's what I do every day. Do I make $1 million a day to do this? No. Did I make $800 a week in my first 6 months? No. But I believed in something bigger, and I believed in what this company stands for, and I believe in what I had to offer. And if I offered it enough and I just kept going, that it would pay off. But I couldn't look at it as a turnaround right away. I couldn't depend on my challengers to make my dream come true unless I made sure that I was helping them and being accountable to them and showing up. Because the second you start caring about your team, the second you start caring about your challengers, the second you rock some girls' fitness and health goals and some dude's challenge, like, you're going to hit it like the nail on the head, and they're going to be a believer. And that's who's going to make your best coaches. That's who's going to be your return customer, is when you believe in them and you instill that belief. So when I talk to my coaches and I have one-on-ones, do I give you a list of rules and you need to do this better? No. When I have conversations or I text my coaches, it's like, hey girl, what's up? How are you? How was your week? I don't say, did you watch that documentary on Shakeology's new SI not being, like, no. Because you all know where to look for information. You all know how to look up the programs and the infomercials and a script. You need to instill belief, just like I do in my coaches. Instill that in a challenger and tell them that they can do it, and come across in your call to actions. So when you make a call to action, don't post that up and walk away. Post that up with confidence and say, somebody needs that. Somebody is going to answer. And if you get no likes, you go into our business chat or you go to our coach page and say, hey, y'all, it looks really pathetic. I have one like. Can somebody be like, I rock? Like, because we do. It might have been a bad timing for you, but let me tell you, every single time I posted a call to action, and I was like 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, I'm like, like I look at Anita's like, hey, I'm looking for 10 to 20 women, and she'd have like 99 comments, and I'm like, okay, so I did the same thing, and there's crickets. Nothing, absolutely nothing. But as you're inviting, and as you're starting conversations, and as you're posting, and people are seeing that, it starts flowing. Do you guys see my call to actions? I might only get 2 or 3, but I get something now. I didn't get anything. For the first 6 months, I'd post like, are you excited about the business opportunity I have for you? And it'd be nothing. And I'd be like, great, I'm so excited. But I would get nothing, but I still consistently posted. And now people are like, dang, like Bree's coach just posted about her going 2-star. Like, hello, like that's cool. She's doing something right. And I have done nothing different besides be consistent in posting about it, to be consistent in sharing it, and be obnoxious. Be obnoxious about it because, I mean, hands up, I know most of you are muted, but who loves the Beachbody culture? Who loves our team? Okay, my hand's on the camera. It's not about Shakeology. It's not about a fitness program. How fun are these calls? I tell you guys every time, I'm like, whatever, rock it on Friday night, right? Who cares? Like, this is what you signed up for because we're family. How many would still be sticking to their goals if I didn't go in their inbox once or twice and be like, hey, girl, what's up? Would you see me with Beachbody? Maybe not. Aaron's like, well, maybe. Like, you have to do you have a coach? Because I see other faces on here that's like, I'm not your coach. I might have only talked to you one time. And it's not my responsibility to make sure your business thrives, but it is my responsibility to let you know that I'm there for you. Because your goals matter in your business, in your fitness, in your health. And yes, I have like 1,000 people like messaging me and I have my team, whatever. But like, I try my hardest, and I hope you guys know when I'm in that team page, when I'm tagging you and stuff, that is personal. Like, I'm like, who do I need to tag in this? Who needs that? Like, there are names spinning and I'm like, oh gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I want you to know, like, I try my hardest. I have a goal board. I have my names up there. I'm like my team cup, like y'all, like I want to be there. So be there for your teams, be there for your challengers. If they're not posting in challenge groups, you need to message them and be like, girl, what's up? Hey dude, like what's going on? You bought this. I don't want you to waste your money. Like what's like, I want to help you. Like, are you having issues with the meal plan? Is it the workout? You can't find time? Like, what's up? What can we do? Let's do it 1 week at a time. I have a girl that she just keeps like, I can't do it. I've got this going on, that going on. I'm like, how about this? For this week, can you promise me that you'll drink a gallon of water a day? She said, okay, I can do that. Yeah. I'm like, it doesn't take up time in your day, right? Besides like having to pee more often. Like that doesn't take up time. So she did that for a week. Still no response in the challenge group. She's not responding to challenges. She's not posting her nutrition. I'm like, okay. So the next week, I'm like, hey, I know you really love your Mountain Dew. How about you cut 1 down a day, right? So she went from 5 to 1. Or yeah, I cut it all out but 1. I'm like, you're going to have a nasty headache. You're going to feel like you're hungover, but like try to cut it down to 1. Give yourself 1. Drink half of it. Drink half of it in the afternoon. Like just do that for me, right? So 2 weeks. And she's about to share her transformation, and it is amazing. And I'm not even allowed to say who it is. But, like, that girl came to me from my like page. I have no idea who she is. It's amazing. I'm like, I didn't have to do anything but show up in her inbox and be like, hey, girl, I know you are not digging the challenge group. Like, it's not your thing. What can I do? I'm still here for you. So that call to action that I made was more than just a selling point. I care about the people that I talk to, and each one of you guys on this call shows up each and every day for me and the team and your challengers, and just know that's important. When you post on your Facebook, even if I don't talk to every single person I've ever signed up or every single coach every day, I show up on my Facebook and I say, I'm still in this. Here's my story. Here's what I'm doing. I have rough days too. I've leaned on my coaches just as much as they've leaned on me. And that's what this is about. And you've got to share the family. You've got to share your story. You've got to share your fitness journey. You've got to share Shakeology unapologetically. And when you make a call to action, and it has to be more than, oh, I'm going to throw up a post on Tuesday at 12:30. You have to put thought and time into it. Because if you don't, nobody's going to care, right? If you want others to care, you have to care. You have to put in the time. You have to research that. What are people responding to? What can I offer that's different than Anita Myron, that's different than Bree, that's different than Amy Silverman? I'm going to not have a rockin' bod looking in like the rainforest with like long hair like Amy Silverman, but I sure as heck have a lot to offer, and I try to share that. So when you make your call to actions, think about the timing. I write out on my calendar, when specifically am I going to make those call to actions? Why is it going to be important? Am I going to have free time for those that respond and like that post? Am I going to be able to give that person what they need, a conversation? Am I going to be able to share with them what I have to offer? Be prepared. Be calculated. When you make that post, put it up and be bold about it. And don't be afraid, like somebody that likes it. Reach out to them. They don't have to comment, say I'm in, or whatever I say, like comment, like interested. Like if somebody likes it, be like, hey girl, thanks for liking my post. Like, are you working on fitness and health goals? Anything to get a conversation going. So just know that it's more than just a post. It's not like you're posting up your salad bowl. Like you're not posting, look at my lunch. Like this is an opportunity that you're giving somebody. So with that being said, I know I didn't go into detail about posting time schedule, but I do have a time schedule. So some of you newer coaches, go into our team page and go to the files, and there's a time schedule for kind of how I post and what I post. And that's going to really help you because it's a science. There is more to it than just posting on the fly. Like I post 4 times a day, 5 times a day, and it's calculated posts about my day. Like I posted today about Soph and I jumping on the trampoline, or we went to the trampoline park, and we actually did that trampoline event at 12:30. But I waited. If you guys see my time of the post, it was like 3:30 because I knew if people are in activities and this and that, moms are getting home with their kids. There's no meal time going on. I'm probably going to get a little more traction. So I like took the video, took the post, put her down for nap. I was able to put it in pick, play, post and get it ready. And then I was sitting on my computer working. I didn't have to think about it, but then I posted it. So it was very calculated. So that's not saying that you have to be a mom. It's not saying anything. It's saying that I think through what I'm going to post and think through, you know, how I'm going to share, when I'm going to share, what I'm going to share. That salad I made and I posted, I think yesterday. Did I post it yesterday at lunchtime? That salad I actually had the day before, but I didn't post it because I didn't need the post. But I took a picture of it. I can still share the recipe. It's a pretty bomb salad. I still made it. Like, think about what you're posting. Think about opportunities for a good post, even if you don't need a post right in that moment. Did you go to the park? Did you go hiking? Did you eat something bomb? Did you go to the restaurant and order a healthy choice meal? Think about those things. Think about how you take the picture and how you could share that with people to help people. And then share that and have posts like saved up. I do that with Soph, like riding her bike, or me, like in the morning, I'm like, selfie in the morning. Like I look cuter this morning than most mornings, so I'm going to take that picture rather than the messy picture. Like stuff like that. Have a Flex Friday. My Flex Friday picture was not from this morning, ladies. I did not look good. But it's a flex picture. It's okay. Like you can calculate that. You can think it through. This is a business. You think advertisements and billboards are a picture of a girl that day? No. Or a dude like posting about his motorcycle. He's clearly not riding his motorcycle, but he's like out in the open. Like, you know, like everybody has calculated decisions. You can do that for your business. Make it grow, make it count. So that's all I have about posting. If you have questions about posting, post them below in the team call post that I just made. So with my picture and it says team call. If you have questions about this topic, post them below there, or go to the file that says, I think it's called how to schedule posts, or timeline for posting. I'll type something on it so it pops up. But ask questions there. It's just kind of a rough outline of how I post and the types of things I post. I made that when I was still working, I think. And then I posted it up. So it might have some differences, but it'll at least help you kind of see a guideline of like, get some ideas going and like think through, you know, if you're reading personal development, which you should, write down quotes, use quotes. If you get, you know, a feeling from a book you read, or you get this or that, or a vibe from somebody, like somebody said something. Erin texted me earlier a quote and I'm like, oh, I like that. Like, even he's thinking now, I'm like, time frame, I need stuff. Like, I was like, ooh, I'm going to use that quote tomorrow morning. So you'll probably see me post a quote. Like, there are things that I'm like, well, obviously I just posted like 20 minutes ago. I don't need that quote, but write it down. Think about it. I use my notes all the time. I use Google Drive to like save posts. If I look cute, I'm like, ooh, I did my makeup. I did my hair. I'm about to snap a selfie. I don't need a selfie, but like, I might need a call to action on Sunday that I might need that selfie, you know? If you're looking cute, like grab your 21-day fix container, stand against a white wall and be like, hey, babe, take a picture. Like, it doesn't matter. You can use those. So calculate it, think it through, post that photo up to PicMonkey and edit it a little bit and put some words with it and have it ready, because that's going to make your job a whole lot easier, because your real job is talking to people and mentoring people and helping people. And you'll have a lot more time for that if you can get your posting down, and if you can get your relatability and your shareability on your Facebook or whatever social media platform you're using. I know some people are using Instagram. Some people are using Periscope, which is scary to me. I got a Periscope and I'm like, wow, okay, this is like really live and like people are seeing me jump around in my garage. Like, but there's so many ways you can relate to people and so many posts and opportunities. You just have to open your mind and like think about the people that you have as friends on Facebook. Think about the people you're adding. Think about who you search when you wanted motivation. I found you guys all somehow. I don't really know. I could go around, like, look at each other's faces and be like, I met you in a group and we met, you know, through mutual friends, but we all had something in common. We all connected beyond Beachbody, right? Like, it wasn't, oh, she sells like that protein shake. Like, we all connected. We all had good conversation. We all had fun. So that's where your relatability is going to come into play as you're posting. And make it genuine. Make it you. You can struggle. You don't have to be, like I said, at your goal weight. And you don't have to know all the answers. And you don't have to run a perfect challenge group. But you can be the best supporter for your challengers. And you can be the best help that somebody needs right now. So with that being said, I am out of words. Who has questions? Does anybody have questions? Or any input or anything to add to posting or what they found works? It's always so silent. I'm just going to unmute everybody. Hold on. Okay, you're all echoing. Somebody say something! Who's doing a call to action on what night?
You always have so much to think about.
I know. When is the best time to post a call to action?
Monday.
Sunday between 8 and 9.
Okay, I'm going to go around and I'm going to name your name and you're going to tell me what your Success Club goal is for this month. I'm going to go to my right. Erin, what's your Success Club goal this month?
10.
Amanda Edwards, what's your Success Club goal?
20. Let's do
it
it.
Down? Is it written down?
Huh? Yeah, have to look for it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Christine.
I have it written down.
5. Success Club. You got it. Amanda Starr.
15. Close
15?
my returns.
You're like, I'm out of the hole.
So really 22.
It's good. 15's awesome. Kenzie.
10.
10. Get it, girl. You got it. Liv. Do you go by Liv or is it Olivia?
Liv.
Liv, what's your Success Club goal?
10.
Woohoo! I love it. KK. Is that what you go by? I always get confused by people's Facebook names, so I always feel bad if I'm like,
No, that's what I go by.
okay, what's your Success Club goal?
15.
15, I love it. You just signed up as a coach last month?
2 of them. Yep.
2 months. That's a scary goal, but you got it. It's not scary. It's 7 people.
That's right.
Ashley.
Always 10.
Always 10.
Team Cup.
Yes. We want those prizes and we want to change lives. Sarah.
10.
Woohoo! What are you at? Are you at 0? I'm at 2. We got this. Team Cup, we got this. We have Team Cup meeting tomorrow. We're gonna come up with a game plan. Okay, Allison. Okay, well, hold on. I'm gonna mute. Oops. I think I unmuted and you remuted. It's fine if your kid's screaming. Everybody's seeing Soph naked and screaming. It's fine. Okay, what's your success level?
16.
Woohoo! I love that. That's a good one. Okay, I'm muting you. Craig, can you hear us?
I wonder if he's driving.
Oh, he might be. Craig?
Yeah, because there's no video.
Nothing. Okay. Aaron, you haven't posted a Success Club goal on our team call post.
Okay.
be like, you have to post it. Okay, so everybody has a goal. Do you all have it? Raise your hand if you have it written down. Okay, go write it down if you don't. Because I saw some hands not raised. Write it down, and then every morning when you wake up, don't say the Success Club number, say the amount of people it is. So my goal is 50. Do you know what that means? 25 lives I want to change this month. 25 people that I want to get rocking. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of people to talk to. But I don't look in the mirror and be like, I'm going to get these points. I'm like 25 people. It's only 25 people. There's a lot of people in this world, right? People are signing up people, and people are rocking challenge groups, and people are hitting Success Club 100. I can find 25 people that want to get help and that want to work on goals and that want support from me. I can do that.
Okay.
Here.
Craig's SC goal for this month is 5. It's his first official month. He's going for 5.
Sweet. He has to come to Summit. He needs Success Club 5.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. 3 people. 3 people. Yep. Okay. So I'm done chirping. Anybody that has questions, type them out, send them to me, message them. If you're not in the business chat, I'll add you. Ask your upline coach. We're all here for each other. This is not a dog eat dog. This isn't who got more points. Like, we're all helping people. And Christine's kitty's like, I want Success Club 5. Okay. Well, I'm done for tonight. If anybody else has anything, otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. I hope this was helpful. Did it help?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Go search for that file, or if you can't find, I'll try to bring it. I don't know how to bring a file up so you can see it, but go to the files. It's like a schedule of posting or posting schedule, and try to really think this weekend over how, if you work full time like I did when I first started, plan your posts out. Think about what you can post. I know some of you guys work some long hours and weird hours, and you gotta figure out, get outside the box and think about it. So, alrighty, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Bye, B. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.